in visionaries and power plugs. It is I, Belief Narrative, otherwise known as B Green, here with a public service announcement. First and foremost, I would like to give my sincere apologies for my lack of communication. Public service announcement: the Power Narrative podcast is on hold temporarily as I'm finding my voice. For those who faithfully plug into the Power Narrative podcast, I came back with the podcast, but I did not realize that I was trying to do everything at once. I'm on this crusade, so to speak, to go from the 9-to-5 life to being a full-time entrepreneur. And I'm thinking that in all those changes that I can do everything the same way that I used to. That's not so, at least not for me. I am going through a metamorphosis of mind, body, and spirit. But what I did not understand is when you're going through these metamorphoses and when you're going through these changes, when you're developing, you also develop emotionally. So the range of emotions, the roller coaster that you go through these changes, in all that, what I did not do was communicate. So I will say this, I will use an analogy. As a, I see it right there, as a dragonfly. We'll use that as an analogy. So a dragonfly starts off as what they call a nymph, which is a water creature. Dragonflies start off as swimmers. And so there comes a point in the dragonfly's life that it no longer can swim the way that it used to because it's meant to fly. For those of you who are listening, who are going through situations where you're in a state of metamorphosis, you're changing, you're growing, there comes that frustration when you can't do the things that you want to do the way that you used to do them. And that's okay. But what you should do, which I was guilty of not doing, was communicating that to y'all. I had to take a break. I got frustrated and I shut down because I want those of you out there who are going through the same things, maybe at a different time, maybe at a different stage, maybe at a different place, to understand that it's okay. Everybody wants to look perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. I would rather be real than try to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I love you all. I'm going to continue to grow and continue to develop, just as you all need to continue to grow and continue to develop, because we have to change the narrative that's out there, y'all. We have to change the way that we see ourselves so that we can change the way that others see us. You have to show people and teach people how to treat you. It's time that we desire better for ourselves. It's time that we demand better for ourselves, because our children are counting on us. Our grandchildren are counting on us. We are counting on us. So much love, much respect. Stay connected with one another however you need to do so. Make sure you communicate what's going on with you, because there are people who love you, there are people who need you, there are people who depend on you that may never verbalize it. It's gonna be different. When I come back, it's gonna be the way that it's supposed to be. It's going to be on that consistent level. I owe you that. I owe me that. Love y'all.